It is a $5 billion pledge by the Tories to add more subways to our city. The Ontario PCs unveiling their new policy today, 6 months before the next provincial election. Leader Patrick Brown unveiling many policies in this glossy publication called the People's Guarantee. One of them, under his leadership, the province would take over running Toronto subways as well as invest into building new ones. There are 5 major commitments enshrined in the People's Guarantee. Patrick Brown told 1,500 PC delegates at the Toronto Congress Centre that if he fails to keep any of his promises, he will not seek re-election. One of them relates to transit, specifically Toronto Transit. In addition to the $5 billion, the province would assume responsibility for maintenance of tunnels, tracks and stations, but the TTC would continue to own the fare box and all profits generated from it. Patrick Brown did not address the transit issue in his speech, but Deputy Leader Steve Clark explained why it is one of the PC's guarantees.
Transportation is a key plank, and many Ontarians, especially in our area around the GTA, look to have some improvements. And I think what we've tried to do is to take those suggestions for improvements and put them on paper.
Liberal Transportation Minister Stephen Del Duca was also at the Tory meeting today and was quick to shoot back at Patrick Brown, reminding voters of the Tory track record on transit, that it was his party that halted construction on the Eglinton subway back in 1995.
So I know, because again, I've lived here my entire life, I know that when Conservatives are in power, it's nothing but a disaster for transit and transportation. In particular, people in this region will remember that when they last had a chance, they killed and filled the Eglinton subway. They literally stopped a subway project and filled in the holes, and then they turned around and tolled and sold Highway 407 to a foreign company. Those are both tragic transportation decisions that the people, the commuters of Toronto and the GTA have been paying for every single year since. The people of this province have seen this horror movie before, and everybody knows that the sequel is always worse than the original.
Del Duca went on to say that it's very easy to make promises, but that it's irresponsible to suggest that they can be kept with no pain.
Patrick Brown wants to have it every single way imaginable. He will say anything, he will do anything. The people of this province deserve better than that.
But mostly the audience today was filled with the party faithful, including staunch Conservative Doug Ford.
I thought that's fabulous. See the energy in there? That's enthusiasm. The leader did a great job speaking to the party, and we're ready to form government in the next election.